Today, I'm going to be taking you through a very cool case study. I will throw up a quick screen recording right here of what's going on inside of a pretty new Shopify store. So if you are new to the industry or have yet to find a winning product that you can start skyrocketing in sales, this is the video for you. We're going to talk about what it takes to ultimately start something that becomes successful, how to get it successful quick, and just a few of the points that both myself and my media buying team inside of our advertising agency focus on over and over again. Now, this example that we're gonna go through right now is a 2-month case study totaling about a little bit over $100,000 in sales. It's like $100,600. As of when I'm filming this, it's going up every single day. Now, I'm gonna show you inside of the ad account. I'm gonna show you what's going on. We're gonna walk through a couple of key points, a little 3-point process that we follow. This is something for a new client inside of our advertising agency who came to us doing not a huge volume in sales. Now, it wasn't a brand new store. We didn't build the store. It was something that was already existing, but we were able to jump inside of there, optimize, which is going to be one of those 3 points, and then start running from there. We run all the ads. We manage everything. We're the ones actively running this. So the client at this point is pretty much hands off, doing about $1,100 a day in profit, which is about a 40% margin, doing, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes of work. They do a little bit of stuff, managing the order fulfillment and the customer support guy, but pretty bare bone basic. We're gonna jump right into this. I wanted to show you inside of the ad account here. I had to block out all the interest just because this is obviously for clients. You can't really get too in depth on what it is. But as you saw in that screen recording, 32,000 in February. February was like the first actual month where there was, hey, there's like a decent amount of sales here, margin starting to get worked on. And in February is when we took over the store. We started running everything and we started putting a lot of focus on this because we saw what it was doing and it could clearly start having something working. Because here's how I like to think about it. The hardest part is getting a store working. So you're not alone if you're struggling to find something that works. I constantly have products and stores that fail. However, the hardest part is to get it working. And by working, I mean just even a couple $100 a day in sales. The most technical part is to scale. Because most people who do get something working, why does it never spiral into $1 million business? In my opinion, there's very minimal differences between doing $1,000 a day and doing $50,000 a day. But those couple of differences that are in there are very technical. And most people don't have the resources to learn about it. Most people don't talk about it. Courses don't usually cover it because most people who teach haven't gotten to that level or haven't really built a brand. And it's a lot of resources at that point. And it's so particular and specific to the one store that's being run. So it's different every time. So 32,000 in February. 68,000 in March as we wrapped up the month. Okay, so March is what hit that. And by the way, that was not like when I'm filming this, it's not even the end of March. So 68,000 so far in March. April will easily break 100,000. I'll explain what's going on with the store. We have a little hurdle right now that shouldn't be too difficult to get over. But here's a quick peek inside of the ad account. This is what it looks like. A lot of individual ad sets that really haven't spent a ton. This is just a quick glimpse into one campaign with what's going on. You can see the average cost per purchase here. I mean, you're getting 15 purchases, 14, 12, 11, 11 at $2. $2, $1.77, $1.67. As you can see, this specific ad account is not tracking very accurately. None of the purchase conversion value or ROAS is tracking. Not really a big deal. We will be starting more ad accounts as part of our scaling soon. However, as you can see, a very consistent CPP on there, cost per purchase. Everything's super simple. Pretty much all these are running as optimized for purchase. We don't have a lot of additional stuff running because the store is only doing like $3,000 a day. We don't need to get too technical with other stuff or building engagement. And as right now, we're going to jump right in and talk about, we're not even focusing on scaling. We can't scale this yet. So here's what's going on right now. Just around like that $2,500 a day mark, $3,000 a day on a good day. It's around that point with about $1,100 a day in profit. So as I mentioned, the 3-step process that we focus on: systemize, optimize, and then scale. Okay, and those 3 things are super crucial. Now, we can bundle these 2 together, systemize and optimize. So here's what happens when a client comes to us. Let's say you're doing $500 a day in sales and you want my media buying team, our upsell team, our development team, and myself to take it over. Okay, the first thing we're going to do, assuming we have someone, you can book a call down below, by the way, speak with a client manager. We don't have just a website where you can sign up. We speak to everyone directly. We make sure it's something that we actually can do and can onboard this project. The first thing we do is we start optimizing and systemizing. And what does that mean? Optimizing means efficiency. So that would be, let's boost your average order value. We're gonna help you set up upsells. We're gonna help you set up email marketing, which is kind of systemizing, but we're gonna make sure that the price point is very optimal. We're gonna optimize the store. Is the best ad creative already out there, or can we make better ones? Let's rewrite the ad copy. That's optimizing. Systemizing is, Why are you working in your business and not on your business, right? Our clients get to enjoy pretty much automation, and that's the great part. We handle everything. So as a business owner, right, they're the one who owns it. They don't have to work in the business. You don't want to be answering support emails. You don't want to be manually fulfilling the orders. That's working in the business, not on the business. And you'll only get so far by doing that. So it's okay to do that for a period of time. We help them transition out of that. So that would be systemizing, getting those automated emails in place, getting a support person in place. We can hook them up with our private suppliers, get them much better sourcing. I'll make another video talking about how we're still drop shipping with this store. We started making this client almost an extra $400 a day in pure profit just through the supplier because they're paying that much less for the product cost and the shipping time is faster. You'll see that in another video. But that right there, just with what we're making them an additional profit, just from the one thing of the supplier, is already paying 4x the retainer they're paying us, makes up the difference in profit share, and we haven't even touched the ads very aggressively. So then from there, we scale. Now, scaling's the fun part. This is what I oversee. I oversee the 3 different media buyers in our team of 14 that focus more on the aggressive scaling. They're more trained to bring stores to 5,000 a day, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. I've worked with them on that, shown them my own stuff, and gone through examples. And I oversee all of that directly. So we're actually not able to scale this yet. It's kind of eating me alive right now. But we should be at about $30,000 a day in sales, so roughly a 10x from where it's at, in the next 30 days. However, the next 30 days, I'm going to start counting that clock time as after we get a real processor. This client, like many others that we have onboarded, are using PayPal and Stripe, or PayPal and Shopify payments, which is the same thing. None of those are real payment processors. Those are all aggregators. There's a huge difference. This is something where we work directly with multiple processors inside of our agency, depending on the level of scale, where the client's located, because we work with people all over the world. This client's actually not from the US. So being able to help them with that, making sure that they can actually get approved for a real merchant, they get better rates, instant or same day payouts, next day payouts, very consistent cash flow, no hidden reserves or anything like that. So as soon as that is solved, it's taking a little bit of a period of time because they're from a different country. As soon as that's solved, it'll take about 30 days from that point to 10x the store. I have 100% confidence in that. I don't see any roadblocks. However, it's never smooth. And this is the fun part. There's always some sort of roadblock. You get good at solving issues quickly, right? There's always something that pops up. So this is just something where I wanted to show you a quick example with the 3 different things we focus on, give you a quick look inside of the ad account so you can see kind of what it looks like in the back end. A lot of different things running. There's some CBOs starting to be run inside of there, but we can't really aggressively increase the ad spend. And the reason for that, by the way, and the reason the processor is related is because it's a cash flow issue. PayPal is holding 100% of the current sales. Now, PayPal might only be 30, 35% of the total sales, but that right there is pretty much the profit margin at 40%. I think the other ones have a 10% rolling reserve. So it's an issue of cash flow right now. So day by day cash, and then you have the weekend which comes. Okay, Friday's sales don't get deposited till Monday. Neither does Saturday or Sundays. So it's really like half the week comes at once. You got to support the spend, and it just, it's one of those things where cash flow becomes an issue. So we're helping this client solve that. So as you're scaling, those are some things you'll have to deal with. This is what the inside of an ad account can look like, and that is a cool 2-month case study. I will keep you updated. This is something I wanted to build off of here in a YouTube video. We talked about it over on the Ecom Season Instagram. You can check that out. It's just at Ecom Season. We post there pretty much daily on the page, on the story. You can ask questions. That's a great spot to DM us. Now, if you want to work with our advertising agency, we don't and definitely can't work with everyone. That's why we speak with each person individually, one-on-one with our client manager. You can book a free call using the top link below. Just fill out that super quick form. And whether you're starting from scratch and have no idea what you're doing, or you already have a business, doing a couple of sales like this client was, or maybe you're already doing $500,000 a month and you want to get help with systemizing, optimizing, scaling, maybe you're stuck working in the business instead of on it, we can assist you with that. So let's have a quick conversation. We'd love to talk with you, give you some more examples about what we do, walk you through that process, and see how we can assist you. All right. Hope this video brought you some value. If you got a quick gold nugget out of it, make sure to drop a like down below. If you have any questions, of course, fire it away in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.